With the Minnesota Vikings reportedly down to the final 3, potentially 4 if you include Jim Harbaugh. Oh, look, finally some information about Harbaugh's head coaching plans that don't include Bears bloggers. It's kind of weird, right? So, credible sources. It's just amazing, man. Jeremy Fowler, ESPN. Jim Harbaugh conveyed legitimate interest in the Vikings head coaching job during his interview with the team per source, with Minnesota coming away feeling Harbaugh is ready to return to the NFL. As of now, he's still considered in the mix for the job. So that is 100% concrete. Like, everyone knows that Harbaugh did talk with Kwesi on Saturday. Was it formal, informal, interview, whatever. But the Vikings haven't closed that door. They still have the open line of communication, even as they're setting up second round of interviews with Raheem Morris and Kevin O'Connell and D'Amico Ryan. So I still think that the Vikings head coaching job is very much wide open as of right now. Also, John U. Bacon, who we talked about, Michigan insider, written several books about the University of Michigan and also Harbaugh. And we pointed him out a couple weeks ago that he has like no skin in the game. Like, he has no incentive to lie. Like, sure, maybe he's carrying water for Harbaugh's agent, just trying to up that money. But I do trust his information as opposed to, you know. So John U. Bacon, Harbaugh watch day 30. Nobody knows how this will end, but all info backed by 2 sources with direct knowledge. U of M's Michigan's offer is not a holdup. Minnesota interviewed Jim Harbaugh Saturday, went very well, no offer yet. If Minnesota offers, Miami could counter. Thus, my odds of Jim Harbaugh staying are now at 60-40. I'm guessing 60 stay, 40 go. Worth adding, U of M's offers apparently not Tucker money. Talking about Michigan State, Mel Tucker, who got all the money. Got insane money, man. But a serious offer. Word is Harbaugh doesn't need to be the highest paid in the Big Ten, and some say he doesn't want to be. Okay. So the terms themselves do not seem to be a holdup. So, yeah, that part, some say he doesn't want to be. That's what makes me think that his agent is having bacon carry a little bit of water, because that's exactly what you put out to the public in a contract negotiation. It's like, oh, he doesn't want to be the highest paid. I mean, obviously not, but that's really interesting. But also, so the information there, Vikings, Harbaugh, they talked Saturday, meeting went well. But I think what the Vikings should do is that I don't want to be used as a patsy. I don't want to be used as leverage. So if Harbaugh really is the Wilf and Kwesi's number one choice, remember Kwesi and Harbaugh had 2 years of overlap in San Francisco, make him an offer. Offer him the job. Say, hey, you have to decide within 1 hour. We're giving you 60 minutes. 60 minutes after NFL, except for on the West Coast. You have 60 minutes to decide if you're going to be the Vikings head coach or not. If no, then we're pulling the job offer and we're moving on with Kevin O'Connell, D'Amico Ryans, or Raheem Morris. They should do that, because the longer this drags out, the worse it is for the Vikings, the worse it is for Michigan, the worse it is for everyone. So the Vikings should give Harbaugh the old tomato. Hey, put a ring on it or we're moving on. But hopefully you will put a ring on it, because I think Harbaugh could bring the Vikings a ring or 2 or 6. Yeah, it's crazy, right? So as of right now, the Vikings head coaching search down to a potential Final 4. Ryans, O'Connell, and Raheem Morris all are starting to be scheduled this week for second interviews. Jim Harbaugh, still up in there. He still is a wild card. And frankly, I would be fine with any of the 4. I would. Even though with Ryans, O'Connell, and Raheem Morris, they're all relatively young. I think that you can build with them for long term. Harbaugh, like everyone knows, Harbaugh's coming back to the NFL with unfinished business. He's not going to be long term. He's 58 years young. Maybe he has a shelf life of 4 or 5 years. What I think would make a lot of sense is if Harbaugh came in with a coach in waiting on his staff, preferably offensive minded, so they could work with the quarterback of the future TBD, as well as Justin freaking Jefferson. Pep Hamilton, the Texans passing game coordinator, quarterback coach, makes a lot of sense. He did great things with Harbaugh and Andrew Luck at Stanford. Also, he did really good things with the Texans this year with David Culley and Davis Mills. So having him on staff as a potential head coach in waiting 4 or 5 years down the line, where he can build up the offense, have continuity, makes the most sense. Yeah, it does. But yeah, again, go with credible information. Don't go just shooting from the hip by things that you see and run with rumors, because that honestly is the worst. Where, again, I don't know that Bears blogger from Adam, but so many people were just so dug in and entrenched. It's like, no, it's happening. It's 100% happening. Because of that. And I think that's the problem with the world nowadays. But what can you do? Anyways, let us know your thoughts on our thoughts. Harbaugh Watch 2022. Nailed it. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.